Aloha aina. I'm Akaka Cardwell with the Kiwani Foundation on the free Hawaii Broadcasting Network. Well, the U.S. Congress is back in session now, and for sure this year, one more time, they're going to be considering the Akaka bill. You know, federal recognition for Native Hawaiians, turning Native Hawaiians into tribes. So who really wants this bill, and what would it do? Well, let's start with what it would do. First of all, it would legitimize the illegal overthrow of the Hawaiian nation back in the late 1890s. And it would also perfect all land title in Hawaii. What does that mean? Here's what it means. It means that all that land that was stolen from the Hawaiian nation and the Hawaiian people back over a century ago would be able to be kept now by whoever has it right now. And you may be sitting there thinking, well, shouldn't they have it? I mean, they occupy it. Stop and think of it this way. Let's say somebody steals a car, and then they give it to their friend, who in turn gives it to their friend, who gives it to their friend, who gives it to their friend, and then they give the car to you. And so one day you're driving down the road in this car, and the police pull you over. And you say, "Officer, why did you stop me?" And they say, "Because this is a stolen car. We need to take it from you. You can't keep it." And you say to him, "But officer, I didn't steal the car." What does the officer say to you? It doesn't matter whether you stole it or someone else stole it. You're holding stolen property. You can't keep it. Well, it's the same way with the land in Hawaii. The title for the land right now is spurious, it's erroneous, it's no good because the overthrow was never legitimized. And you know why? Because it's illegal according to international law and U.S. law. So that's what the Akaka bill would do, legitimize all land title in Hawaii. So the people who stole it and their heirs can keep it. So who wants this bill, the Akaka bill? Well, Native Hawaiians don't. They're not for it. The vast majority of the citizens of Hawaii don't. Poll after poll has shown that they're against it. The U.S. federal government doesn't want it. Bush said he'll veto it. The White House doesn't want it. Department of Justice doesn't want it. Did you know in 1988, the Department of Justice issued an opinion, legal opinion, saying that the way that the U.S. acquired Hawaii cannot be used on a legal basis as precedent to acquire any other land. So if they don't want it, who does? Well, that leaves the governor, Linda Lingle, her administration wants it. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs, they want it. And most of all, foreign real estate developers, they definitely want it. Why? So they can come into Hawaii, develop land in Hawaii, throw people off land, steal the water from one part of the island, and take it to the other part of the island for rich foreigners for their golf courses and whatnot. So the developers can pull the money out of Hawaii, exploit the people, exploit the land, and then leave. That's why they want the Akaka bill. But they can't do that unless title to the land has been legitimized first by the passage of the Akaka bill. Get it? So you see, it's not too early right now to contact the people in Washington, D.C., Senators Akaka and Inouye and Governor Lingle in Hawaii, and say, we don't want the Akaka bill. We didn't want it last year. We don't want it this year. It's time to let them know right now. I'm Akaka Cardwell with the Kiwani Foundation on the free Hawaii Broadcasting Network.